A planet without the colourful birds of paradise is a possibility, as conservationists say the birds are under threat. Find out why when Primetime Morning returns. Okay, moving on now to our Saving Gaia series, A Planet Without. They're one of the most spectacular and colourful groups of birds in the world, yet we may not be able to enjoy them for much longer.
That's right. Experts say some of the 43 species of birds of paradise are classified as near threatened.
All but 2 of these can be found on the large island of New Guinea. The 2 can be found on Moluccas, which is west of New Guinea.
Rainforests in northeast Australia are also home to these unique birds.
They're so beautiful that even exotic flowers are named after them. Male birds of paradise are instantly recognizable for their plumage, extending from the beak, wings or head.
The birds are unique because they take part in special ritual dancing during mating season, which makes them very beautiful for people to see. When we meet the visitors, we will try to tell them more about these birds, like their plumage and their breeding behavior.
Males can be polygamous, monogamous or take part in the lek or mating arena. Females come along to choose their mates, attracted firstly to those domineering the action.
Now, this bird of paradise is not taking part in any mating ritual at the moment, but all the same, its display of beautiful colours is just amazing to see this close. And it's not surprising that this beautiful bird is a target of many hunters and collectors.
Birds of paradise are of particular cultural importance to inhabitants of New Guinea. The trade in skins and feathers has been going on for 2,000 years.
For birds of paradise, I think their main threat is, of course, hunting. People also hunt for their feathers because they have this fantastic looking wire-like feathers, the plumage, and people love to keep them also as pets. So for a lay person, that we have to make sure that we do not keep such exotic birds as pets, and also we do not encourage the hunting. If we love them, we just go to the nature reserve to admire them, to observe them, just do bird watching and love them, just let them be free.
Birds of paradise are also threatened by habitat loss due to deforestation. If one were to imagine paradise, yes, these birds certainly would belong, but they also belong to planet Earth, and many will agree we should keep them here for as long as possible.
Absolutely stunning birds they are. If you'd like to find out more about birds of paradise, you can log on to Wildlife Reserve Singapore, the Conservation Fund's website, and that's shown here on your screen now.
That's right, the address right on screen there. You can find out about ongoing environmental projects and also what you can do to save our animals and our birds. In fact, just near my home, because I live near a park, it's amazing because some mornings you see beautiful birds, and these, somehow they're always bright. The color never fades.
Yeah.
Can
you hear them as well? Do they sing in the morning?
Yeah, I think they do. I'm not sure if I'm not really a
bird watcher.
I'm not sure if they're singing for me or if it's just a little bit on the noisy side. I'm like, take out my super soaker. No, I don't.
Oh.
But it's amazing because, in fact, there's lots of information about birds. I've just been doing a quick search on it. Do you know there's a bird that flies backwards?
Really? What bird is that?
The hummingbird.
Oh.
It's the only bird that can fly backwards.
Oh, that's interesting.
There you go.
And speaking of birds of paradise too, and their beautiful plumage, 10% of their weight is actually their feathers. You can imagine, especially with that bird we saw, we had really long feathers.
Okay, so that's why it's so prized. I mean, they have lots of feathers. Well, next week we're going to look at something else. What did you...
Pangolins. Have you heard of pangolins before?
No.
Have you seen a pangolin before?
No.
Okay, well, you'll have to tune in, and they're interesting looking creatures, I must admit. They're nocturnal, so we had a rare chance to have a look at them.
Did you bring a flashlight? I mean, how did you find them?
We had to kind of creep in the dark and have a look. And, very interesting animals, but also being threatened as well. So, most endangered mammals in the world, actually.
So catch that next week on A Planet Without.